On today's episode, we dive into a Valentine's Day recap.
Fuck man caves.
We've got a ton of listener questions that we answer.
I love pepperonis on my pizza.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pod, episode 73 of the BJJ Balance podcast. My name is Kenny at Freak Party BJJ on Instagram. We are here today with Mr. Os Nation himself, second degree black belt, checkmat Murrieta. Fucking give him all the accolades and flowers. Matthew Vega, what's up, brother?
6.5 inches on a Sunday morning coming at you. What's up, guys?
Arched back.
Arch your back, you can give him a little extra. Dude, I got a lot of flack for that fucking real. At home, I got flack for that one. And like sometimes I'm putting stuff out for you guys and I'm getting fucking ran through at the house, dude. I got a side eye for that one and I got people in my comments. But guess what? 1 point, like I think it's like over 2 million views now. So just me and Zuck, just to the moon, baby. That's all we're doing. But yeah, life is good.
Yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah. It was. Hey, you know what? Hey, and Kenny, I'm not calling you out, but I swear to God, is this something I didn't see? Is there something on Pinterest right now? Is there something that these women have found making heart-shaped pizzas at the house with your man for Valentine's Day? I know like 10 people who said, we just stayed home and made a pizza. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this memo come from? Why is everybody making fucking pizzas on Valentine's Day? Is that a thing?
It was my wife's idea, so it would.
Yeah, it's a trendy thing going on, Wendy. Everybody's making pizzas. Was your heart? Tell me yours was heart shaped. Kenny, please, for the love of God, tell me it was shaped of a heart.
Mine was not. Sadie's was. In all fairness, it's not the first time we've had heart shaped pizzas in the Wilson household. My wife has definitely made heart shaped pizzas in a prior engagements, but I think specifically because it was Valentine's Day and we were doing it with the kiddo that it was heart shaped. So.
Oh man, everybody's making heart-shaped pizzas over here, and I went to bed hungry, dude.
Well, let me tell you about my heart-shaped pizza experience, brother, because I bought a pizza. So my wife's like, I don't want to give any gifts this year. Well, I'll backtrack a little bit further. I asked my wife for Valentine's Day, would you like to go out on a date? Would you like it just to be the two of us and we get a babysitter? Do you want to bring Sadie with us? What do you want to do? And she's like, I just want to stay home and make pizzas with my family. And I'm like, okay. She's like, and I don't want to give any Valentine's Day gifts. I'm like, all right. So
Trap. I hope you got her something anyways.
I bought the whole I bought a pizza oven. I ordered it. I was like, fuck it. She wants to make pizzas instead of doing it in the oven. I'm going to buy a pizza oven. And
I was there. I witnessed it all.
So I ordered one and everything came in. I've never done this before. And I'm talking to Nate because he's fucking the pizza guru and we've got him on speed dial. And he's like, yeah, just do this, do that, Got everything set up the way he tells me. He doesn't give me the next step. But in all fairness, I didn't ask either. And I also didn't read the instruction manual, which would have told me this very specific step. But when your pizza stone is to the heat that it needs to be, and you go to place your pizza in the oven, you're supposed to turn the gas down so that the flame isn't so hardcore in the pizza oven. Because all I did was basically burn the shit out of the top of the pizza because the bottom wasn't fully cooked. But I had to pull the pizza because it was just looked like it was black. So
all these ladies accepting pizzas for Valentine's Day are really doing themselves a disservice because you could have had yourself a really fancy, expensive ass meal. The only pepperonis I want to see on Thanksgiving are under my wife's bra. But
it's a little early in the one for that. You are going to catch flack for that comment, sir. Are you saying I have pepperoni nipples?
Fuck. Oh shit. I hit the camera here. Oh, we're back. But no, my Valentine's Day was good, man. We hung out at the house. It was actually probably the worst Valentine's Day I've ever done.
Yeah.
You know, your boy's on disability right now. Okay. So the checks ain't flowing in like they want to. And it caught me on if you're on disability from knee surgery, your checks come in every other week. So this is on an off week right now. Okay. Yeah. So I just paid the house. So took him to breakfast, coffee, hung out, played in the front yard, played in the backyard, played in the bedroom. All that, it was just it was a good day of playing, and we just had a freaking nice night watching movies. And what did we do for dinner? Oh, yeah, Corinne made chicken noodle soup for dinner. And fuck, dude. And then we fucking munched on that. And that was it. And then we went to bed, and I stayed up late. And then I thought about turning on the PlayStation. I was like, oh, there it is. There it is. I'm on disability. Well, what am I going to play? Maybe I'll play The Witcher 3 again. I know the new one's coming out. Maybe I'll get back in the prairie, play some Red Dead Redemption again. The controller remote was just so far away, and I just could not get off the couch, and I just stayed spamming YouTube until I passed out on the couch and wandered to bed. That was my Valentine's Day. Wife worked early in the morning, so we had to cut it short. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lately, Wendy and I have been looking at houses because I think we're going to be buying something at the end of the year. And before we dive into our next topic, which is going to segue perfectly from this, I want to say that I was looking at like right now the interest rate's like a little over 6%. It's like almost 6.5%. And if I were to buy a house in the Murrieta Menifee area, for what it's going on average, I'd say probably like mid sixes. My mortgage payment would be like $4,300 a month.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But if the interest rate drops to like 3%, which is like not, I mean that's a pretty average interest rate, at least in my adult years, it would be like $3,100. So like almost 25% less.
I'm at a 2.8.
Yeah,
and we paid, and I owe what we paid. Paid $500 for my house.
Oh, nice.
And we owe them $300,000 something.
Yeah.
But I refied when the economy took a shit, and I got down to like a 2.8, and my payment is under $3,000.
Nice. Yeah. I'm hoping the interest rates drop a little bit before we buy towards the end of this year, but then we can get a lot more home and make it feasible.
For sure.
So.
For sure.
But
you don't need more home though, Kenny. You're the man. I'm tired. Okay, I got a bone to pick. I was thinking this the other day. Everybody's talking about their man caves and their computer sets up, and I got 9 monitors in here, and I got a picture of a girl in a bathing suit, and I got old Michael Jordan signed jersey behind me. She lets me do whatever I want in this little freaking 13 by 13 foot room. Hey, fuck that. As men, we've got to take our houses back. There's been so many times before the man cave, they were kicking dads out to the garage. We pay here. We should play video games on the big TV.
You could do
you know
that.
What I mean?
Yeah, I got no issues with that.
I let you put a big ass spoon on the wall that makes no sense. A giant rooster on the fridge. Whatever you want. I can't play video games in the living room. You put my hands down my pants.
Is Corinne going to let you hang like a Rodman or a Jordan jersey up in the living room?
No, absolutely not. I'm not. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to say, hey, I'm not saying I can't decorate what I want to decorate, but you can decorate any way you want. But you cannot put me in an area like. Don't put what's that? I don't like when put honey in the cage or whatever.
Don't put baby in the corner.
Don't put baby in the corner, dude. I don't like being put in the corner when it comes to man caves. Man caves were created by women to nerf men. We should be pissing on trees, fucking walking outside, doing what we want, shirt off in the house. Oh, so-and-so has friends over. I don't care. Fucking walking around our house. Why are we being prisoners in our own home?
Here's what I think is going to happen. We're going to get a studio at some point in time, and it's going to basically become our man cave. If it starts out, it probably will. If it starts out, it's just a small room. There's only going to be room for a podcast studio.
We both got, we got to buy, how many minutes are we in? We both got to smash in that fucking studio. We both,
our wives.
Yeah, our wives, of course. But we both got to be like, I won't sit in your chair, Kenny.
But I think there's going to be a point in time where we may have a larger space. We'll have some mats there. Imagine if we had a mat filming corner.
That'd be cool.
You know, like a good like 20 by 20 corner of the with, you know, walled corner. And it had like a mat space. And then we have a fucking the recording studios or portion of it. And then, yeah.
It really doesn't make much. Now you're more of in a spot where it makes sense because your kid's a little older but me, it really makes hardly any sense unless we were start recording during midweek and the podcast really was like taking off where we could actually like not work.
Right.
But it makes no sense for us because I have to I'll be coming in with baby carriers and diaper bags and stuff walking in there. It really doesn't make sense right now for us to get a student.
Right.
At this time, I don't think, because I'd just be like, hey, bro, I can't. Got to record from the house anyways. And then we just have this space.
No, I think our next investment for Podwise is going to be step the camera game up a little bit. I know you're looking to get a desk situation, so we're going to be able to kind of get a desk
over here. Gotta get a desk. You guys don't want to know what's going on over here.
Once we do the desk thing, we can kind of situate things to where things are more of a permanent fixture, so there isn't really a setup process, and you'll be able to come over, flick the light on, turn the camera on, hit record and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So besides that, man, quit in your man caves. It makes me sad. It makes me sad when I see guys showing off their fucking little fucking room, but you're paying the note. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what? She gets the kitchen. If she want to like have friends over, if she wanted to watch some TV with friends, is she going in the bedroom and watching them? Fuck no. She's watching in the living room with her friends. She has friends over for the fights, or she has friends over to watch fucking, what do girls watch? She has friends over to watch fucking.
I don't think watching TV is really like a woman gathering thing.
The Bachelor. Okay. A bachelor party. Not a bachelor party, but she has Wednesday coming over to watch some trendy woman show. Are they all going to go in the garage and watch it? Hey, I know you're home, honey. I'm going to use your man cave and we're going to go watch in there so you can have the house. Hell no, they're not. But they're going to make us watch the fights in the garage? No.
Yeah.
This is the day. This is the day we take the house back. This is the day as men. Yeah. Will we have to sleep on the couch? Maybe. For a couple nights. She'll let you back in there. All you got to do is make some loud noises, some scary noises in the backyard. You hire one of us to come over here and make some, like, rattle some chains or crinkle some bushes or like move the trash cans in the middle of the night. You'll be back in that room real quick. Kenny and I'll come over there. We'll make that happen. But we got to take the house back, guys. Okay.
Send her out to the she shed to read her fairy books.
Yeah. They will put me in a shed. You want to put me in a shed outside? You want to, Nate, Mr. Legs Don't Work Like They Used to before Ed Sheeran. He said, hey, don't you go in the garage? I'm like, it's Southern California. I mean, 115 degrees, 130 degrees in the garage. If I report out, that'd be melting, sweating mayonnaise like a real scumbag when I could just be in my air conditioned house recording.
Right.
The man cave. It was created by women to isolate us, and we cannot be isolated. We are men. We shit with the door open. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say about man caves. It makes me sad. Man caves make me sad, dude.
There's not a lot of there's not a lot going on in the jiu-jitsu world right now.
We got Super Cup coming up. We need to sign up, guys. If you're in the IE area and you want to see Kenny and I and you want to have fun and you want to say inside jokes and you guys want to see Nate's going to be there. You want to see those shitty little legs. Sign up for Super Cup because like we're not going to get into Nate 2 weeks in a row. You know what I mean? Like it's an easy walk, not for him, but for us, it's an easy walk to get there. But we're not going to do that. But if you guys got Super Cup, guys, we'll be there. Come hang out with us. We compete. If you're in the Inland Valley or you're this area close to Southern California, it's a fun tournament.
I saw a Checkmate team from Vegas. A Checkmate Vegas is going to be there. There's people traveling.
There you go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a pretty cool deal, guys. Let's represent. Let's all hang out. I got a babysitter, so I'll be there with bells on. And then we got like a little promotion thing tomorrow, which will be cool. So I'm excited to see what happens there. I know what happens, but I can't break that news.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Actually, I probably could, huh?
Well, it's
I
not
probably
gonna,
could.
yeah, because this won't be out till Tuesday.
Yeah, well, congrats to Christina, JB's wife, on getting your brown belt.
Oh, nice.
Congrats to her. Well earned, very proud. You have literally helped the girls in the 6 a.m. You have like created a little unit that's like on you, like making people come and train. So congrats to you. Well deserved. Your hard work's paid off. And I'm not going to say anybody else because I don't know if Poncho was on the fence about some of the guys. So I'm going to keep the others quiet. So yeah.
I heard Zach.
There you go.
I heard Zach get his
I know her
purple.
for sure. Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's well deserved too. Purple?
Yep.
Oh boy. Congrats on that, dude.
The purple belt energy will be strong in that one. I
Oh,
promise
that
you.
kid's already had it, dude.
Yeah.
Get your chest blasted. And fucking, you're gonna get, dude. What are we doing? Bleaching your hair? He's all in. But we had a bunch of questions today.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Got some long ones too, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna start actually with that one first.
Okay.
This is from Kevin Reynolds, KR at KR 900 700. Says
Black dude for sure.
no, definitely not. Okay. KR. Bonjour, guys. Love the pod. 2 silly questions and 2 genuine questions. Question 1, have you guys arranged a man over for the guys yet? Not an official one, but I think that, PGF was kind of a man over for us at least.
Yeah, and then I know some guys go on some camping trips. I know like Nate and Joey go on camping trips, and I think Joey ends up carrying Nate half the way through. But I know like they do that, and it's not my thing. I still think that would be cool for all of us to like get an Airbnb, like all the dudes from Team No Sleep, and like it's just so much going on with us where we have to use our vacation time for events and stuff. You know what I mean? Like. But that would be fun for like, just like, even if it was like 2 nights, like in Idlewild or something, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're all just like chilling, like all of us, all the dudes. That'd be cool. I forgot all about the man over.
I know.
And we should bring that back. That's a good question. I want to do it.
Shout out to fucking Kevin Reynolds for, that's like episode 2 or 3 fucking.
Hell yeah.
Question 2, does Matt still get discount from the Fruity Del Taco dude?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know what happened, maybe the election, but the My Del Taco was very, very, into that stuff. We had a guy transitioning. We had everybody seemed to like, play for the other squad. No big deal. That's cool. Make my fat burritos. And then that one time, me and him touched hands on accident in the exchange at the window. And then he like looked at me all funny, and I looked at him, and then I was like, "What was that?" But then like the next day, he's like, "Hey, you want the usual?" And I'm like, "Damn, either I'm fat and I come here too much, or I'm damn good looking." I'm choosing the second. He's still there, and when he's at the window, which he's got a black shirt on now, so I think he's a manager now. So he's like not really at the window no more. So, but it's got very urban. But that Del Taco's got very urban.
Okay.
And they don't really make my burritos as good anymore. And they don't really give a fuck. Like they're fucking up and they're like, "What you want?" "All right." I'm like, damn, dude, this is not the same energy. I miss my Fruity Boys, dude. I do. I really do.
3, Kenny speaks for his cousin most days according to the pod, and has he been able to get him into BJJ yet? If so, how would you go about encouraging reluctant friends? No. So I do talk to him frequently. And it's not, he got promoted at work, so now his hours are kind of fucked up. He used to have a pretty like almost exact same schedule as me. We'd get off at the same time, so we'd talk to each other on our commutes home from work. But now he works early or he works late. So it's like the days he works early, I can call him, but the days he works late, when I'm off, he's still working for like another 3 or 4 hours. So. But that saying, no, he definitely has an interest in jiu-jitsu and grappling in general, but he won't do it for a couple of reasons. One, and he's admitted this, his ego. He has an ego, and he knows that if he were to go in there and get choked out by some like 15-year-old kid, it's going to tear him apart, and he just won't be able to deal with it. Like he will not be able to like mentally recover from that. 2, he got into a motorcycle accident like a year and a half ago, and he broke his shoulder. or dislocated his shoulder and like broke his knee, like to the point where he needed knee surgery. Like broke the bone, not the actual knee itself, but the bone, like the just below the kneecap. And so he still has not trouble, but he has like a pain while walking or standing for too long. And so he's like deathly afraid of doing jiu-jitsu and like hurting his knee and having to go through any of that again. So I don't think jiu-jitsu is in his future. We do talk a lot of shit. Sometimes he'll talk about like, he'll try to flex me like just because you do jiu-jitsu, don't let that get, don't get it twisted and think that da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I will give you my back and I will give you my neck and I will let you start to choke me and I will get out of it and submit.
That's
you
how
afterwards.
all jiu-jitsu guys
like, man, that's
persuade their friends that they'll fuck them up. I'll give you my back unless you're trying to persuade friends in prison. Then you would not say that. But you would say that in other situations. Like that's how they do it.
Yeah. And then question 4 here, has Kenny rolled?
Wait, hold on. I got a response. You to your cousin, okay? Never met you. Seem like a cool dude. If you fuck with Kenny, you fuck with me. But you already said your ego. You don't want to get hurt. And you know that you don't want your ego to get hurt because you know this 15-year-old is going to mangle you. Well, you already know that. So it's already like just living with that, knowing that that's going to happen. Don't you want to fix it? 1, 2, you hurt your knee and you can't stand for a long time. Good thing we can fucking lay on our back and do jiu-jitsu. And 3, I think we need to mug him. If we mug him, get him mugged, he'll be like, dude, I need to figure something out. And we can get him in the gym.
Let's see what we got here. 4, has Kenny rolled with Poncho yet? And if so, can it be filmed for the YouTube if everyone was down?
Oh yeah, we're gonna film it for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go next time Kenny goes to check Matt Marietta. I'm going and I see Poncho's rolling too. I'm like, Poncho, roll with Kenny. He's been dying to roll with you, and I want to film it for YouTube.
That's fucked up.
I'm gonna make that happen. That will happen, and that will be on the premium tier if you want to see Kenny absolutely get destroyed by Brazilian.
We will label it that like I don't know, 6'2" Brazilian destroys young white man or something. I mean not young.
Yeah. Something
blows that old white guy's back or something.
I saw Poncho roll 3 guys this last week, and they all came back to me and they're like, well, I don't understand. Like, I tried to grab him. His whole leg is like 300 pounds. Like, his whole body is heavy. He's just dense. You know what I mean? This is a dense dude. This is different. It feels like it's crazy. But yeah, you're going to get that smoke for sure.
Can't wait. Here we go. He just wraps it up with longtime listener. Look forward to every week of the pod and love the YouTube interviews from PGF. You guys are better than the most color commentary. Your fun enthusiasm comes through. Great stuff. Kevin, we appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Kevin, you're a G, bro. Thanks for being a day oneer. And yeah, man, that was like one of the better DMs we got. I even told Kenny, I was like, that's one of the best DMs we ever got, dude. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate you. And we look forward to making more contents. And don't be afraid to send more questions, bro, because we like giving you answers.
Steve Hayoka Smith. Who usually wins when you two go at it?
Who usually wins when we go at it? Look, it's all about learning, guys.
Matt's a 2nd degree black belt. I'm a 3-stripe blue belt.
I don't know if people realize because we don't really say our ranks too much. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah. There's no. This question is like pretty self-explanatory if you understand the rank. Matt is a very legit 2nd degree black belt, and I'm very much a 3-stripe blue belt. So
I look at Kenny. I'm gonna give Kenny his flowers. Or Kenny is good. Kenny is good, very good for a blue belt. Kenny could be easily a purple belt when it comes to skill wise. And there's some stuff in his game that could be like low level brown belt-ish. There's stuff that he does that could really surprises people. So if you first roll with Kenny, he'll catch you off guard. First time I rolled with Kenny, he caught me off guard. I think he swept me actually. I was like, "You motherfucker!" I did not expect that at all.
Yeah. It was a arm drag back take.
Yeah, but I ended up getting out of it and winning that round. Also, I just, I've been doing it for like a long time.
Yeah.
Just like, no, there's like my hours of rolling is like way ahead of his, you know what I mean? So it's like, not really, I've never really went 100% on Kenny, yet.
You have more time at black belt than I have in jiu-jitsu.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that's
I've never really give Kenny a comp hard round. I've really never give anybody that. Maybe at comp class I'll do that, but like I've never really, when I'm rolling with guys, I'm always trying to help them or teach them or kind of let them move. I haven't really. Another black belt, I'll give him the smoke, but like I'm kind of getting to the level of my game where I just kind of like match the energy. You know what I mean? If the energy's blue belt, purple belt energy, that's the energy I'm gonna match.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm not going out there trying to like be a dick, even though John Church says otherwise. Maybe me at brown belt, you would have got a real fucking asshole of a round. But like I'm a nice guy, and I'm telling you this though right now, Kenny is not one to be played around. Don't go in there thinking you're just getting some old blue belt with fucking great beard and fucking abnormally big fucking balls. You know what I mean? You're gonna fucking the guy's gonna get you if you don't be careful.
I appreciate that, Matt. Richie Boy Young, say one nice thing about the ecological approach to jiu-jitsu. I mean, hey, at least you're doing jiu-jitsu, right?
I can say one nice thing. I think that like the nice thing about ecological approach, jiu-jitsu is growing. It's evolving, and maybe this is a next step of its evolution, whether like the rubber guard or whatever it was before. Like people are trying to like learn better. Whether it's wrong or whether it's right, people are trying to find different avenues, and that's what jiu-jitsu is about. It kind of just like one branch springs off another. So guys who believe in that, they're going to believe in it. And so, I mean, I give respect for that. They're still doing jiu-jitsu, like you said, like they're still rolling. They're still, but yeah, time will tell. We got a couple, like 5-6 years. You see a lot of gyms doing that. Then we'll see. Like I was talking yesterday to Tex Johnson, he says he doesn't believe in it. You have to drill. So,
yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. I guess it's kind of a new thing right now. I was watching a video. I think I sent it to you on Instagram, and it was Tom DeBlas. Actually, I reposted it today. It was this morning. Tom DeBlas
I think I saw that. He was talking to that girl.
Yeah. And it made sense. So Tom DeBlas said, there's times where I will put two people are going against each other at class. This instruction time. He's like, hey, guy on top, you are in their guard. Guy on bottom, your goal is to sweep and submit this guy. Guy on top, you don't pass guard. All you do is defend and stay, prevent getting swept. And he goes, we'll drill that, not drill that, but we'll run that scenario. And then he's like, he'll be like, hey, okay, you've got this guy's back. You're going to try to choke him. The other guy, you don't escape the choke. You just defend the choke. So you're just spending the 5-minute round defending the choke. And that was his, ecological approach. But he's like, if I'm teaching you a new move, he goes, we're going to drill it until we understand the movements and the little micro movements and the intricacies of the positioning and all that stuff. And then once we have an understanding of that, then we can approach that movement moving forward from an ecological standpoint.
Yeah, I mean, he was right 100% on all that. Like, you have to show you. We've said this 3 weeks now. You can't tie your shoes. You shouldn't be putting shoes on. You got to learn how to do the right things.
Right.
I think ecological approach is good for upper belts. I think you could advance once you have a base knowledge of jiu-jitsu. But putting guys in situations like Tom's saying, put them in different rule sets, different things that they can do. But after you've shown them technique, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Let's not reinvent the wheel. The jiu-jitsu is great. It is fantastic. People are dominating it for a reason, and the way they got that way is the way that the traditional school teaches. So let's not abandon the gi, and let's not abandon drilling.
We've got who's this from here? Brandon Thomas reached out. He said, "Can we get a bullpen playlist?" We will make playlists this week.
Yeah, I got some songs.
I will have Matt. We'll do different playlists. We'll do a rolling playlist for like an open mat, or it's going to be songs that you can vibe out to while you're rolling. It's not trying to get you hyped in the mood, but just, keep a good vibe going. We'll do a bullpen playlist. So where Matt and I pick 5 songs each of like, these are the top 5 songs Kenny listens to and the top 5 songs Matt listens to get hyped up before you go into competition. And then we'll do, I don't know, maybe we'll do a third playlist of some sort.
We could even like put like a picture of us and then the song, like Matt's one song. And then every day we could post like 3 songs that I like. And then a picture of you in the background with the 3 songs you like. And we can just do it throughout the week.
Yeah. Well, what I'll create what I'll do is we'll create a Spotify playlist, and then we'll make the graphics for those, and we'll link to the Spotify playlist.
I'm going to have like Eye to Eye from Powerline 1994 tour. Fresh Prince, West Philadelphia, Born and Raised, Saved by the Bell, Family Matters.
90s sitcom playlist. And then his other
It's a rare condition. This day and age. Read any good news on a newspaper page. All right, what's next? We'll do that this week.
Our lasso and spider guard worth investing in if you also train no-gi.
If you also train no-gi, then yeah, they are. There is a no-gi lasso sweep. I don't really fuck with it too much. It's kind of a high knee shield, trap the elbow type thing. There is that, but if you only play no-gi, and you only plan on playing no-gi, I guess maybe not use spider, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess you don't need it if you're only doing no-gi, but if you're doing both, then yeah, you should learn.
Right.
You should learn a move to learn how to defend a move. If you do lasso, you know how to defend a lasso. If I put deep half lockdown on Kenny, he knows not where to go.
Right.
Because he sweeps people, that's his thing, right? So he knows like, oh shit, he's got me in it. All right, I don't want to go this way because that's what I want people to do. So like once you learn a technique, you know how to defend it. So on that premise only, learn things so when you get put in them, you know what to do. You're not on like uncommon ground.
Right. Right.
That's why starting standing is so important for guys, because guys will start standing for the first time when they get in a tournament. They don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And next thing you know, you get freaking taken down and you break your arm. Right. You know what I mean? Because you don't even know how to break fall. Because you've been starting on your knees in class for so long.
Not to mention, we always talk about if it's usually the guy that ends up on top, from the standing position that ends up dominating the match for the most part, especially at early belt levels. So if you never start standing, you're putting yourself in such a disadvantageous position because you're never going to, or not never, but until you start standing up, it's going to be such foreign space to you. You're almost guaranteed going to end up on the bottom, and you're probably going to lose that match because of it.
Right. So just learn things just so you can learn how to defend them. You don't have to learn them because you want that to be your game, but you put someone in X guard, you learn how to escape X guard because you know the defense to it. So that's all.
We got another question from Ghost Rider 85. Who's the big spoon? Who's the little spoon? No judgment either way. Os.
Os.
Matt doesn't sleep. We've been in the same hotel room for
being
a week.
A little spoon. I've been a big spoon my whole life, dude. Like I fucking big spoon, big bowl cereal type of guy. You know what I mean? Like I wish like I'm always a big spoon. I'm alpha male shit over here. My wife never makes me be a little spoon. Big man likes to be a little spoon in bed every once in a while. Like, oh, it feels nice. Her come over, put her leg over my back. You know what I mean? Or like hug me once in a while. I like that. Like, oh, cuddle in. Come here. Like, but no. I would say, I don't know if I want to be a little spoon of Kenny. I've heard things about Kenny and I don't want to, that sounds painful. So I will make sure I'm the big spoon.
on a legit spoon question here. Do you have a separate cereal bowl at your house?
Oh, like different like bowls we use for cereal, or I just purely use
Okay, so we have the bowls that came with the plate set that my wife bought, and then I have a much larger bowl that I use for eating cereal.
I will eat cereal out of anything. I'm like, if it's a jar, I'll put a cereal. I'm a bachelor, dude. I'll put fucking cereal in a jar. So no, I don't really specifize the spoon has to be a bigger spoon though.
Oh, for sure.
And the cereal is a lot of cereal. Like I will put like
a third
25% of a box in a fucking bowl of cereal. If I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal, I'll crush it.
Yeah. If I get like
top
a box.
5, hey, top 3 cereals, Kenny. Who you got?
Lucky Charms.
At 3, Lucky Charms, 1 being the best.
I would say Lucky Charms is probably my number 1 go-to.
Okay.
I would say Honeycomb.
Oh, wow. All right. Honeycomb. Okay.
And maybe like Cocoa Pebbles.
Okay. I see you had one good one. I fuck with Lucky Charms. All those cereals I'll eat. Don't get me wrong. My mom used to buy those boxes, all the little mini boxes in it.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
And I used to freaking eat those before school. But number 1 is and it's unnegotiable, and I think you forgot. It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal.
See, I was hoping you weren't going to say that. I don't.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the greatest cereal of all time.
You know what? The best part about that is if the world ever ends and we're on a food supply shortage, I will give you all of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You can have it.
It won't be there. It won't be there. There won't be any left. People will go in there right away.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Even the milk afterwards tastes great on Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Not into it. I've never liked Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
Number 2 is going to be Frosted Flakes. I'll fuck with a Frosted Flakes.
I like Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes are good. Number 3 is Captain Crunch.
I love Captain Crunch, and
Captain Crunch. Oops, all berries. That now, if you can get, that's a real fat kid move. If you can get Captain Crunch, oops, all berries. That could jump. That's right up there. That's right up there with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But it's like the McRib, and it's like my dad. It goes away all the time, and you never fucking can find it again. You know what I mean? Like, but if you can get the Captain Crunch, oops, all berries, it's good. The only thing with Captain Crunch is it really fucks your mouth up.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Good. It's like eating a bowl of razor blades. It's delicious, but you're fucked afterwards. It's just like sandpaper.
It's like eating a pointy chip every once in a while, about every bite.
Yes. This question is from Stephen Michael Graham, BJJ. He just started a podcast, by the way. Question for the pod: what's the first submission you hit in competition? And thank you for inspiring to start my own podcast. Os.
First submission I ever hit. Well, good for you, Steve. And let me know when you want me to be on that bad boy. Let's make some magic. First submission I ever hit in a tournament. It was like a smoker event or something at the Fight Lab in Temecula. They used to cord cast. Used to have a thing called Fight Lab, and I got my back taken, and the guy crossed his ankles.
No shit!
I fucking ankle locked. That was the first sub I ever got. But I don't really count that because even though the guy's tapped, I was losing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I would say my number 1 sub I ever got was the knee on belly. I hit that baseball bat choke. That right there was a staple for me in the lower belts.
Yeah.
But yeah, straight foot ankle lock because the guy crossed his ankles behind me when he had my back.
I've won competition, but I've never.
No
it's always been point. Huh? No, it's always been by points.
My man just likes to fucking marinate the meat, dude.
Yeah. It usually starts with them pulling some sort of guard and me having to pass. And then
well, that's there, Kenny. That there's the next thing we need to get done.
Yeah.
The next time we do compete, we got to try to get a sub.
The ninja choke has been a big favorite of mine lately, but also
it's fucking the best, isn't it? The best, Kenny?
It's sneaky. People don't see it, and then it's too late. By the time once you get it over the neck, there's no stopping it at that point.
There's no stopping it.
Yeah.
And if you go over their arm with it, or if you go to the neck and you grab it under the head, right?
Yeah.
And you grab it like this, You could jump up knee on belly, then front roll over their body, and then and then they come up on top, and you start spinning underneath. You really fuck them. You'll pop their head off. I'll do a video on it and post it this week.
Okay. This week I got obviously not in competition, but this week I got 2 knee on belly taps from pressure. I got a mother's milk, and then I got a ninja choke.
Kenny, you're just becoming a. And then he's like, look, he's sending me calf slice videos. I'm like, dude, you're a damn tyrant over there. Your mother's milking guys, and now you're calf slicing guys. Yeah. Kenny just gives zero fucks over there right now. He's just like the week. Dedicated fucking mat enforcer. You're trying to become the mat enforcer there. You're trying to become the mutant in the gym.
You know what? I'm gonna say currently that position's held by Zach and by brown belt Danny. But in lieu of, because Zach's not always there in night class because he goes over to Murrieta to for class there. I'm trying to step into that role.
Kenneth Paul Harris. That's what we're gonna start calling you, dude.
Fucking Brazilian Wario.
Yep.
That's it for questions.
Yeah, that's it. So no man caves, guys. Again, I'm standing firm on that, dude. No man caves. Let's take our houses back. Let's put mats in the living room. Fuck it. Let them freaking worry about it. Move your ottoman, dude. We're putting some Fuji mats down in the living room. We're watching UFC in the front room. Who cares about? I don't care about Nana's ashes on the fucking.
You know who doesn't have a man cave? Zoltan.
Zoltan does not. Zoltan has a castle.
Yeah, he's got mats in the middle of a hall in his castle.
Do you think what's his name? What's his wife's name? Or Rose? I don't know. I can't remember her name right now.
Heather.
Do you think she makes him go to a man cave? No, he does not. Zoltan Bathory. He does what the fuck he wants. Put a guitar right here. I'm gonna put a Lamborghini in the kitchen. This is what we're doing. We don't play around. No man caves, guys. Let's take our lives back. If you guys need a place to stay, you can't stay at my house.
You know what this reminds me of? Remember that episode of Married with Children? No, ma'am.
Yeah,
that's what this reminds me of.
Yeah, maybe that should be the cutout. The no man cave is just me and Al Bundy in a no ma'am shirt. But yeah, no. But if you got a good girl and she does a good job, then, good for you guys. But that doesn't mean that you can't, have some fun in the rest of the house. You know what I mean?
All right, brother. That's it.
You think what I'm thinking?
Aim for the bushes, sir.
Aim for the bushes. My name is Matt at Oast Nation BJJ. This is Kenny at Freak Party BJJ. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on all social media platforms. Instagram. Let's get to 7K on Instagram right now. If you're on this right now and you're like, I just listened to the show on the episode here. Oh, I want to follow them on right now. Stop. Push power on your Spotify or Apple. Go to the BJJ Balance Instagram. Hit follow. Come back. And then here we are again saying goodbye. I appreciate you guys and have a good one. Oos.